Okay, I think we're good. A friend of mine just came over. I was like, he messaged me just as I was going on to break. It's like, you around? Do you want a beer? I was like, yes. So I just had a very cheeky beer in about 15 minutes. Oh, it's definitely added a bit more life to this, I think. Just making sure I'm not muted. Marvellous. Excellent. Right, so what are we doing? We are taking over the world. We are not at war. We are waiting on the ideas because we are almost at the new admin level. We do have loans. How many? Just 2. It's not too bad. Right, the loans were from getting the artillery pieces, which we now have. What we could do is reduce the number of artillery that we have in each of these armies and spread them out. So there are currently 1, 2, 3, 4 armies without and 4 with. So if we added 4 guns to each army, then we add a couple more and then we're done. I like this idea. Let's just split you out, split you in half, send 3 of you over there. You, split you, send you there. You, split you, there. You, split you, there. Go. I think this is a better idea. And then we just need to add more artillery over time. I mean, early on, artillery kind of sucks, so I don't need to have quite as much as I was initially planning to have. And I think this will do rather nicely. It will certainly help with sieging and that type of thing. And also it keeps our armies just a tiny bit smaller. We need to have another guy. Kazami guy is gone. Huh, maybe. It was kind of amusing. He judged you rather quickly. Right. Did kind of I had to smile. I was like, is he one of your regulars? Yeah, one of the most regular. So, rivals. Clicking buttons. The only possible rival is Denmark. I'm allied to Denmark. Why are you considered an acceptable rival? I thought this wasn't a thing. Really? I've outgrown France? I'm 4th in the Great Power list. I'm not even 1st. Oh no, I am 1st. It just hasn't updated. I'm 4th in score. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, my development is pretty huge. The only one that even comes close to us at this point are the Ottomans. Allies the only valid rival, yeah. What nations have you played with, Crypt? Because I've seen you playing it a couple of times and was like, I wonder who you're playing as. Like, who would you consider your favourite? Alright, we are still earning money. I was going to get one more for you. One more for you. One more for you. And one more for you. And that should be everyone on 16,000. We will have a rather awesome army at this stage. 134 out of the 156,000. Noble families feud. So we can side with one family, which means noble rising, autonomy, or diplo loss. I would rather fight the feuding dudes. Except for the fact that I would then have to pay money, so I'll take the Diplo cost. Portugal, Spain, Switzerland, Georgia, Dorney, Fox. Interesting, Fox, okay. Not sure about favourite. I played as the... I can't look over there. What were they called? Micmac in Canada. 6th place as Fox. Well, I kind of did a reverse European invasion with the Micmac. I took over the whole of the United States and, well, I took over the whole of the Americas, full stop, and then invaded Europe from there. Fighting the colonial nations and things like that was kind of interesting, until you get so big and then it's just like, ruffle stomp. But then that's kind of a problem, just generally, with this game. Actually, 6 infantry. I could hire just 3 more infantry. I know, terrible infantry regular. 3 cavalry and 4 artillery, and then I would have another full stack. Then I'm not wasting anything. No, we'll leave you there, just in case I accidentally on purpose delete Strelsky, which might well happen. During one of the bigger fights, if I ever go to war with someone like the Ottomans. Otherwise, let's just earn money. Alright, so Perm is done. That will mean that I can now do the colonial thing. How does this work? Oh, it's this button. Aha! Establishing a Siberian frontier will cost 20 diplo. This will create a colony that will slowly grow, without the need for a colonist, nor any colonial maintenance. I have heard that this is ridiculously overpowered. Like, absurdly so. A frontier can only be established next to a city we own that can trace a route back to our capital. And this is all wasteland. Okay. So we can only do those at one time. Have I built any buildings yet? A couple, not very many. Take over Scandinavia, they'll be more stable under my rule. I'm allied with Denmark right now, so I'd rather not do that. Denmark and the Ottomans are my main allies. And I made a fair amount of money when the Danes were going after North Germany, just because I was looting everything in sight, which was pretty nice. So I'm going to pay off the 2 loans, then I'm going to start working on my economy once more, because I do need to definitely build some more churches and production centres and that type of thing. And then we should be good to go. The other thing I need to do is take a look at dealing with like Uzbek or Nogai, especially as you have no allies. Let's add a little bit more army maintenance. Let's move, say, 4 of you over here. Kazan, do you have any allies? You don't either. Oh, for goodness sake. You're making this too easy for me. Maybe I'll just declare war on both. Oh yeah, and Kazan. Kazan is another one that I definitely need to take out. Do I still have a mission for Kazan? I do. But I can't really see us subjugating them. I think it's just going to be a conquest, honestly. Livonian Order will cede 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces to Lithuania. Weren't you at war with them, like, really recently? I'm sure you were. Ahead of time on you, which should sort out some of my money issues. I have a feeling we'll be taking another loan soon, because I do need to go. Alright, Kazan. It is time for you to die. Nogai. Oh, right. I can't. I can't do multiple wars in 1 month, unfortunately. Go and deal with that. You, go and deal with that. Where are you going? To there. Let's go and crush you. Let's have you. No, not you. You go here, and then here. Right, I'm not actually at war with those guys, am I? So, sending troops to attack you is not going to do any good. My army is so expensive at the moment, it's ridiculous. Russia is the best. You also need another A in that best to say Russia is a beast, because that would also be true. Right, Nogai. Declare war. Conquest. Go. Alright, Kazan. You would be next. Or Kazakh, which also has no allies. We'll just wait a month. How long's a month? That'll do. And there's the first of the month again. I'm going to wait on Uzbek, just in case I take too much stuff. Alright, I need to go to speed 4. This is kind of crazy. Monasteries flourish in Tver. The Bishop of Tver reports that the local monastic communities are growing at an unprecedented speed. The estates of a local monastery in Tver have in fact grown so big that and are so well kept that they become the envy of our local administrator. The governor has become entangled in a conflict with the monks over where exactly the demarcation between their lands and those of the Tsardom goes. The time has come for the central authorities to step in and settle the dispute. Helping the monastery would undoubtedly secure their gratitude, but this could also be an opportunity to get more land for the state. So, we gain 1 base production in Tver, or authority. I'm actually going to take the base production. 5 authority for 1 production. Yes, please. Especially as Tver is one of the richer territories too. You can go there. Let's do a little bit of exploration. 23 provinces will be affected by the -10 autonomy. Yes, please. Because all the territories that we've just used to be vassals starts with a high autonomy. I step away for 5 minutes and now 3 wars. I might have gone a little bit over the top. Kinda, sorta. I mean, I could have gone for more. I was kind of worried about the amount of overextension I was going to get from this. No, we're going to wait until we have the next military idea. Unless we fall too far behind. Or just in case we fall too far behind. The Chosen Council. In 1543, only 14 years old and with astonishing force and bravery, Grand Prince Ivan IV ended the reign of terror of the Boyars. Behind him stood his friend, Alexei Adamashev, and the talented priest Sylvester, who would succeed the wise Macquarie as a metropolitan of Moscow. Sylvester and Adashev belonged to a group of advisors called the Chosen Council, which was of great help in reforming Russia during the earlier parts of Ivan IV's reign, but fell out of favour during the death of Ivan I's wife, Anastasia, in 1560. Ivan, who had become unbalanced after his grave illness in 1553, accused his old friends of having poisoned his wife and had them exiled, leaving no one to temper his brutality. They are rather good. Level 2 statesman and level 3 theologian. Unfortunately... Oh no, one's a diplomat, one's an admin. And they're 50% cheaper. Adashev, 50% cheaper. Admin, 50% cheaper. I'll take it. So that is going to mean that my economy is going to take another beating. Siege of Astrakhan is over. Good. So, if I were to take Nogai, I could do something like this and make sure that whoever that is can't take that out. Or I could subjugate them. But if I did that, who would I be put at war with? Khiva. I think I'd be okay with this. It would allow me to explore more of this area for free. Khiva's currently friendly, though. And if I did take these territories, then there's no way that Khiva could take Nogai. Although it might try and vassalize them. 28% overextension, yeah, that's what I was kind of afraid of. I'm going to wait until Khiva pieces them out, and then I'm going to try and, what's it called? Vassalize them. Help the vassal Theodoro. Yeah, I could do that. Not a bad shout. You've been exiled. We are apparently not done here in Kazakh yet. Although, my minions are claiming stuff ahead of where I can actually see. That's funny. The big bear, the big beast Russian bear is coming at you. Absolutely they are. Influenza, quarantine them. Right, you're just sitting there taking attrition, which does nobody any good. Whoops, no, stop. Group. What I meant to do was V. Like so. You can split though. There we go. Finding new stuff to take. Marvellous. Another loan. Native assimilation in Serov. Marvellous. Oh, Kazan's done. Let's go and take them out. Kazan I'm just going to outright take. I'm not going to bother subjugating them, I don't really see the point. Boom. And we will need to start doing that. Nogai has pieced out with Kiva, as I thought they would. You watched Mad Men and fell asleep. Living the dream. Nice. I have to say, playing as Muscovy is stupidly easy. There has been absolutely no challenges whatsoever in this game. Defeat Lithuania. That sounds like it has potential, seeing as Lithuania is a shadow of its former self. Like, I've basically just been playing this whole thing at speed 4 or 5, depending on whether I'm at war or not, and just obliterating. Okay, cool. I'll take a look in a minute. Uldra Hill sending me secret stuff. You should try playing as Muscovy. I think that Muscovy is probably the best nation for newer players to like learn the game from, especially now. Like, it is kind of a cakewalk. Either Muscovy or the Ottomans, though the Ottomans you do need to be careful of some larger neighbours. With Muscovy, you have very little in this area that could really punish you, except maybe for Poland and Lithuania. Yeah, it really is. Expanded 5 times your size, not even 1500. Yeah, it's 1546. I formed Russia. I control this. I mean, you're probably bigger than me, but you do tend to play more aggressively, shall we say. Except I was allied with the Danes. The Polish-Lithuanians were getting obliterated themselves, and the Ottomans... The Ottomans have actually had a bit of a slow game of it. They're somewhat small. What? Crazy? You're not aggressive. We will see if that holds true tomorrow. We will definitely see if that holds true tomorrow. I am so looking forward to recording that game, man. It'll be amazing. Right, 99% war score on both, so no guy, that's you. You are only at war with me, so we can just vassalize you. Now, the benefits of vassalizing you is that I can use you, I can feed other people into you, or I could vassalize Kazakh. I like this plan. Hang on. We're going to vassalize... Oh, we can't. Oh, they just can't. Just can't. I thought it was going to be very, very cunning there. What I was going to do is I was going to vassalize Kazakh and then have them eat up Nogai. But what I can do instead is I can vassalize Nogai and have them eat up Kazakh. Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Russian vassal, all the money, send demand. And then we flip these over to... No! Wrong country! No, if they're a vassal, apparently I can flip them again. Why can't I flip it to Nogai? Or just annex them entirely because you're in Russia. True, but that costs admin and I'm already low on admin. Who was that? Oh, I've messed up my... Colreth, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. You were hosted by Flora yesterday, right when you declared war on Muscovy, the Ottomans and the Livonian Order as Perm. How's that Perm game going? Well, mixed results. Like, EU4 and Hearts of Iron are always the biggest audiences, especially Hearts of Iron. 7 Days to Die doesn't tend to bring in too many people at all. The Wacky Wednesdays don't tend to do too badly. It kind of depends what game it is, but that has more of an emphasis just kind of chilling out and hanging out with people. While 7 Days, I'm a little bit more focused because it's kind of a struggle to stay alive because I play on the harder difficulties. But I feel like I need to mix things up a little bit, so I do it for that reason. Fair enough. Right. Wow, I have really lost focus. So, can I flip you to Nogaya? Why can't I do this? Is it because your liberty desire is too high? No, it's because you're not in the war. That's why. Can I call you into the war? Oh man, I thought I was being clever. Apparently not. Then yeah, I should have just annexed them. Kazakh, Uzbek, Khiva, Crimea, Kokand. Don't really care about any of those. 100% war score, treaties, don't care, money, give. Booyah! Yeah, the only option is Denmark is my starting ally. I'm not going to rival them. Right, let's pull you back. Just to deal with rebels. Then overextension. Lots of adminning. That'll do. May as well start converting because it'll take a while to get the admin up. Still waiting for the military, okay. Overextension's dangerously high. To be expected, so it probably was a good thing that I vassalized Nogai, or I wouldn't have been able to take as much of Kazakh as I actually did. I don't mind. It's interesting to hear your takes on streaming and things, so I don't mind that at all. Where'd you guys come from? Oh, it's split out. I didn't detach siege, did I? Never mind. Just do it. Oh, more Strelsky. I already have loads of Strelsky, and this is raising another 30, which would put me way over my force limit. So I don't think I actually need them this time. Plus, I want more artillery. My artillery infantry ratio is off. The fact that Russia can just get free troops, like they really need additional free troops, they can just go, yeah, I want free stuff. And then they get them. The stability cost is pretty high, that's true. People of one of our provinces, having seen the power of our faith, have spontaneously chosen to embrace it. It is a proud day for us, as yet more souls are saved. When we fight Austria and Hearts of Iron, don't lose Scotland again. That wasn't my fault, that was because of dodgy dealings. Many land donations are quite old, and while they are always written down, both the landscape and the names may well have changed since the donation was originally written. Recently, the clergy have been accusing several members of the boyars of outright land theft in the form of encroaching on lands donated to the clergy long ago. The boyars, on the other hand, argue that the clergy are trying to seize the land, blah blah blah. I read that before. So right now, the boyars have 46 influence, the clergy have that, and I don't really want to give them land, so I'm just going to piss them both off. No, 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 no. Wait, no. Yes, that's true, I should. Yeah, I kind of had the same thing. I was definitely feeling really burnt out on... Oh, I can't because their influence, their thingy is below thingy. Need to improve relations with you. And then I could actually pay off your debts, except no I can't because my own money is really low. Do I have any rebel uprising chance? Not really. Let's drop that, and also forts. Still losing money. Man, this army is so freaking expensive. Why am I still losing money? New advisors, that's why. I don't really want to get rid of them because they're the cheap ones. 10 hours a day on E4. Wow. Influenza, quarantine. Oh, sorry, Colruth. Did I say thank you? I did say thank you. And Darkside Dylan, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that I'd start getting known too much for the Hearts of Iron Kaiserreich stuff. I mean, I don't mind so much. It's by far and away the most popular content I do on YouTube, and I really enjoy it. Like, there is so much flavour and so much just stuff to do, but I'm purposefully trying to spread myself between several games, so I'm not just known as the guy who does this one game. I can always kind of broaden my horizons a little bit. So yeah, it hurts the growth of the Twitch channel a little, and also YouTube, though I've done it basically from the start on YouTube. It's kind of understood to be what I do. Annex below 0. I think I still have the Diplo annexation penalty. Because only quite recently, yeah, I do, that I took Perm, which was like this much of my country.